All right, this is Paul Garcia with the Offering Webzine. I am here with none other than Jeremy Wagner of Broken Hope. Jeremy, how are you doing today?
Doing great, man.
Broken Hope is back in Chicago today. It's your first hometown show in 15...
over 12 years.
Over 12 years.
Could be even 14 years, yeah.
Do you perhaps remember what the last show was before the breakup in Chicago?
Absolutely. It was one of the most memorable shows ever that we ever played in Chicago. It was on the Loathing tour, which was also, the package was called the Extremities tour, so it was Broken Hope, Monstrosity, and Vader. And when we played Chicago, man, we were at the Riviera Theater, and that was our biggest crowd we ever had in Chicago too. We had like 1,000 paid people, you know, and it was awesome, man. It was an awesome show, and that was the last show we played in Chicago.
I know that show well because that show was my 18th birthday, and I have a fucking Vader long sleeve from that show.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking had a big party at my house the night before, and I woke up, I was like, we're fucking gonna go see Broken Hope. Yeah, it was nuts, dude.
Awesome.
It was a great show.
Yeah, very cool.
That's cool. So, touching upon that, I remember at that show, Rich from Flesh Grind came out, did some guest vocals on He Was Raped. That was badass.
Yep.
On this tour, you guys getting anybody on stage, like any guest musicians or anything like that to help out?
No plans for that tonight.
No, okay.
If we, I guess if we bumped into someone we know and we wanted to do something, that'd be cool. But
so tonight's the night for someone to show up, right?
Tonight's the night for that, yeah. But we're just excited to be back in Chicago. As Broken Hope. I mean, the promoters or the concert promotion company that put this Carnival of Death together. They got, it says Return of the Chicago Legends or whatever, and part of me feels funny seeing that, I don't go around saying, oh, we're Chicago Legends. But part of me is real proud though that we are from Chicago, Chicagoland, and to be in Chicago again is Broken Hope. This is like a highlight of the tour for me.
Fuck yeah, I can imagine. So you guys are here with a new touring lineup at least, and these guys may or may not be around for anything you do in the future, but why did you pick the three dudes that are in, the vocalist, the drummer, the guitar player, as opposed to anyone else?
Well, Sean Glass and I, we put together, we've been talking about doing a Broken Hope Resurrection for a while, but we had things we had to iron out, and we found our drummer Mike, who was with us now. We're lucky he was a local guy, knew all our songs, and just is like a precise drum machine. We started jamming with him back in November of 2011. The set that we played tonight is actually the set we put together as our,
your practice set.
First wish list set. Some of our personal favorite songs we love to play, and so it was just like getting back on a bike, man. It all came back. We were sounding within 4 weeks, before Christmas hit. We were like, man, this sounds great.
Good.
We just had that idea sitting around. We'd get together, maybe jam once a week and stuff. And then we got this management company and a booking agent and Live Nation involved. They kind of all got together. They're the ones who lit a fire under our ass and came to us and said, get this together. Because we weren't sure what we were going to do. So we talked, and we had an incentive to pull in the rest of the members. Now, Sean got this guy, Chuck, on guitar. Who could play all of Brian Griffin's leads, Note for Note, do our whole catalog. And really cool guy in general, just a pleasure to jam with. Looks metal, I guess, long ass black hair.
He's got a V that he plays.
Off, has a V, and just and the way Chuck and I play together, everything's true to form of Broken Hope. I mean, it's the Broken Hope tone, the tuning, everything is
the classic,
what it should be, and what it will always be. So we're gonna do. We do everything. We do justice to everything. Songs and everything. And then finding a vocalist, that was the challenge.
Yeah.
Joe Fiacek, unfortunately, left this world prematurely.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about that.
Right.
But in his honor, and again, to my point of doing the band justice, gotta find a vocalist that could be as guttural as Joe.
We'll fill those shoes.
Fill those shoes.
Yeah.
And we tried out several singers. We got very, very lucky again. I mean, when I say lucky, we got this great drummer, another great guitar player.
Yeah.
And mind you, we got these guys because original Broken Hope guys that were in those positions are, you know, didn't care about being part of the
Okay,
program.
not interested.
You know, yeah, not interested. Or just couldn't, you know, Brian Griffin's still a great friend of mine, so him and I, you know, still talk and stuff, but he's busy with stuff, and there's no way in hell our original drummer, Ryan Stanek, would ever come back because he actually quit playing drums years ago and became like a country songwriter.
Oh, really?
Guitar singer, he plays bars and stuff, so
he's got some success there.
Yeah, he's doing that.
What about like Dwayne Timlin had been in the band at one point. There was other guys.
Yeah. That was just
kind of
back in the day. That was like for a tour we probably should have done. An incarnation of Broken Hope that I would honestly I just wish never happened.
Oh, okay.
Because it was Grotesque Blessings came out.
Yep.
We had a tour that was being booked by a new, really green booking agent.
Yeah.
And what sucked was we've always done everything really professionally, but that we'd have days booked just days before we got the town.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Mind you, I was one of the only original members
at the time. Yeah.
And then Joe Fiacek before that quit the band 2 days before.
Oh, man.
Out of the blue, like we were like, what the hell, dude? You know, really?
Just left in a lurch.
And that's fine. I kind of wish I quit the band and stayed home. That tour really sucked. We went to Europe after that.
Oh, okay.
Where again it was like all these hired hands. We switched drummers again.
Oh yeah.
But we had a really awesome drummer for Europe, and we left Europe on a high note. It wasn't, you know, I was really happy in my heart for Broken Hope.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it happened.
Yeah. We left on a high note, came back, and that's when I said I got to put this on hold. The formula, the chemistry, it ain't there. Right. Some of the higher hands that we had just didn't work out. They just didn't work out, man. For many different reasons, and it was just like I was just hating the whole situation. Fast forward now. Wiser, older, due diligence. I mean, we had 12 years to like
mature
what we're gonna do. I didn't even know this would happen.
Oh yeah.
Broken Hope and death metal. Writing. I mean, I never stopped writing music at all. I just kept writing. Death metal and Broken Hope are in my DNA. You know what I mean? In my bloodstream.
For sure.
And what I feel the same way now that I did when I was 18 and formed the band, or 17 in high school, that I want to do this shit forever. And after the way things ended, and fast forwarding now to wherever almost more popular in a way.
Yeah.
We were in the 90s. It's really surreal. It's really fucking cool.
Yeah, you have that kind of the originators have been away for a long time, and now you're coming back. Vibe.
Yeah. I've got bands that I really look up to, and I've always loved that. You know,
they say the same
before, like this is a great Broken Hope band.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Fucking people talk about it all the time. It was that management company that. I always heard stuff like that, and that management company and concert company was like, you gotta do this, dude, and this is why, and it really opened my eyes to where we're at. So, anyway, older, wiser, and I could, with this lineup that I was able to find the right person up. You can hire anybody out there, a gun for hire that could play fucking blast beats. But when you go on the road, and you know, they turn into an asshole.
Yeah, they don't care.
They cry out a crying bitch. These guys are not only guys that have the skills, but I've had them in my house for weeks at a time, staying with me, getting to know them, like No, is that Joe Tychek telling me something?
I know, right?
Anyway, one other note real quick. Damian Lesky, our vocalist, he's one of several singers we tried out. And he's the one who nailed it. He
Really?
bodies Joe. He's got the thing. And he's just cool as hell. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah,
now,
for sure.
You know?
Right.
And so we're this lineup is
you were
better
comfortable
than
with it?
any Broken Oak lineup, in my opinion.
For sure.
It's what I wish it could have been in the 90s. You know?
Fuck yeah. All right, falling apart.